Hey, and welcome to Hopcast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
And we're here at the Aragon Ballroom.
Yeah, we're back again for Beer Hoptacular. Beer Hoptacular returns to Aragon Ballroom this year after a year off.
Right, we were in Bridgeport last year.
Yeah, the Lacuna Lofts, and we've returned to the original location, the Aragon Ballroom. It's usually the only reason I usually come to the Aragon Ballroom every year.
I think so, yeah. And it seems bigger and more spread out this year.
Yeah, a lot more breweries. They got a lot more people that are pouring on the upper tier of the building here,
right.
And but it seems like everyone's having a good time. It's not overwhelmingly crowded at this point, so
not yet. We'll see.
See what shenanigans we can get into.
There's mustache ride we're probably gonna take, and some fun stuff to do. I think there's another derby, right? A Pinewood Derby.
Yeah, they've got a derby set up there on the main stage, and they've got a cider room this year and a bourbon room, so it keeps getting bigger and better.
Let's do it. I got a little bit left. You're already out.
I got excited.
Let's go get some more beer. So we wandered upstairs. We found a familiar face.
Oh, Claudia!
Hi, guys.
So let's get this out of the way first. Congratulations
Congrats.
on your win.
Thanks.
Temperance just took home a silver medal for English Style IPA at GABF. That's fucking so cool.
It's amazing. It's really amazing. We were shocked and proud. It's awesome. And yeah, now we're just living the dream.
So ramp up the Gatecrasher IPA production. Is that the
yeah, I sat down afterwards and I was like, we need to make more beer. We need to make more beer.
Did you see any influx of people coming in and be like, oh, we gotta try that, like at the tap room?
Yeah, a little bit, but we still a lot of brewers actually are coming to visit me now.
Okay.
Or I've been asking them.
She's doing something right.
Well, you know, like you say, like, hey, come to the brewery, and I offer it all the time, and people are like, yeah, I'll come up. And they do, but now it's like they're actually getting their asses up to the brewery. But it's cool, because we had some people from Lagunitas there the other day, and
you too can have award-winning beer.
You know, or they just come in to try it to be like, all right, this is
all right,
okay.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it all the breweries that were competing in that category that are coming up and be like,
I know, they want to
way
try.
better?
I know. No, I think it's more like they want to just either just share the experience and see where it's brewed, because, you know, it's cool. But I'm just glad that the brewery's clean. You know, now I have to keep it cleaner.
It's a very clean brewery. Are you noticing people here at Beer Hoptacular are coming up, seeking it out just because of that?
They are.
We had some savvy beer fans.
And being next to places like Local Option and Pipeworks and Spiteful where they have lines, like now we're getting a little bit more recognition with the beer community, and like the
cool kids crowd.
It is. I mean, like we were kind of just like the brewery that people were like, where is that? Where? Oh, okay. Now it's like, hey, we came over here for you. We're not just, you know, coming from the end of the line at Spiteful, you know, so.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's going to be an amazing, exciting time over at the brewery, so, I mean, I couldn't be happier for you.
Thank you.
And
it really is.
The rest of you guys over there, so.
It really is.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Definitely check out Evanston, or check out Temperance in Evanston. Yeah, definitely great stuff. Cheers.
Thanks.
Hey, so we're outside this cider room, which 2 years ago it was the distiller's room.
All right, so it's a new addition to the festival, which is pretty cool. We've seen more of a popularity with ciders, and now they've got their own dedicated room at Beer Hoptacular.
Right, so we got Virtue in there, Vandermill. We both have some Seattle cider.
Seattle cider, which is super dry. It's called Seattle Dry, so it should be.
I got their 3 pepper.
How was that?
It's got a little bit of spice on it. It's nice.
Cool.
I'll give you a little sip. I'll save some.
Yeah, so it's nice to see, you know, other members of the community. We're probably going to grab some cocktails and stuff like that. So it's not just beer here at the Beer Hoptacular. This is pretty much an adult beverage playground.
And there's games. We played some Hammerschlager.
Played some Hammerschlager.
Ken beat me.
Victorious once again.
Hammerschlager champion.
But it was a nice break from the beer to go to the cider room. and I think we might go grab a cocktail somewhere and hang out.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's check out what else I got.
Yeah.
Alright, so really next to Temperance here, we found Arcade Brewery. It's like a row of just local folks right here.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. We're about 10 weeks old right now. It's awesome to kind of be amongst the small local guys, and we're getting a really great response with the beer. We got our grapefruit IPA, which is an American style IPA with fresh grapefruit juice added right before we package, and then we also have our newest beer, Armbar, which is an American amber wheat ale.
This is really nice.
Thanks. We add a little bit of Indian coriander to that, right into the whirlpool, so you get a little bit of spice, a little bit of citrus from that. Also have Tettnanger and Saaz hops in there as well. So just a really easy drinking beer.
And so you guys were here like 2 years ago
Yeah.
for like a little like preview thing.
Yeah,
right?
so we came to Beer Hoptacular about 2 years ago. We knew some of the guys running the event. They said, hey, you guys are going to do a Kickstarter soon. Why don't you come here, get the word out? So we were here throwing stickers out, getting our name out there. But the amount of buzz that we got behind just from Beer Hoptacular is pretty amazing. And it really helped parlay us into a successful Kickstarter campaign. And we've really been able to use that to get a lot of good social media too. And so, we're really rocking it online right now, and we're trying to back it up with really good beers too. So
It was the first time that we talked to you was that day.
Yeah.
And so I like to think we had a lot to do with your success.
well, I'll give you guys all the credit you want. How about
So you guys share a space with Ale Syndicate, and I'm sure Claudia said people ask you all the time, like, what's that like, sharing that space?
Yeah.
It's pretty unique to any of the breweries in Chicago.
Yeah, there's really nobody else doing that in Chicago right now. And at first we weren't sure like how that would work out. We knew we had a really great working relationship with them, but we're like, when rubber hits the road, we weren't really sure what would happen. But actually it's been better than we expected. The amount of minds inside of that brewery right now is really awesome, and the ability to bounce ideas off one another, when things come up, there's always extra hands there. So it's really phenomenal. It's a really great way for a startup model for us. We're obviously able to make a whole hell of a lot more beer than we would be able to if we just took all of our startup capital and put it into our own like small little facility. So it allows us to get a lot of beer out there, and also use that as like a jumping off point for our own expansion, our own facility down the line too.
So there is a little bit of collaboration going on between the two of you guys, maybe like helping each other out with your different beers that you make in the same facility.
Yeah, it might just be as much as just like, hey, how do you guys do this? Or like, are you coming across this experience with the equipment? So it's like a way to be like, all brewery equipment has its own mind, so you're sort of like, well, you guys getting this result? What's happening, when you're doing this inside the brew house? And so it's just a great way to kind of learn the equipment together. We helped build out the space together. We collaborated and built an entire cold room on our own inside the facility, and just working together to make a really really collaborative and fruitful environment for everyone.
You got PJ McNulty on board now, yeah?
We do, yeah. Sly Dog, PJ, he'll be.
Shout out to PJ.
Yeah. PJ will be here tonight, so you want to keep an eye out for him. But PJ has been nothing short of spectacular for us so far. I mean, the fact that we've been in market now for 8 weeks, and we've already had. We're almost at 60 accounts now in Chicago. We've been at Small Bar Division, Map Room. We're a staple at Au Cheval now, Beer Bistro. I mean, we have some really great draft accounts, and just nailing it on the bottle shops too.
It's nice to have you're a new brewery, but it's nice to have like kind of an older guy that's been in the business for a while doing the sales thing to take what you guys are doing fresh and new and get it out to people. So
yeah, and it's always a fun collaboration with him, because he has his ways that he sort of has his processes that he always did at Goose. And so it's kind of like, well, we kind of want to change this a little bit. And if you talk to him about it, he might be like, all right, you got a point. Like, that might work. Or he'll be like, no way in hell, we can't do it that way. So he's a great sounding board, too, to figure out, like, what we should and shouldn't be doing. But we also come up with ideas that he's like, well, hey, that actually might work. And I never thought of it like that. So it's a good learning experience for all of us, for sure.
So who's the messy roommate over there? Like, is Richard leaving his clothes all out? Like, just, you know.
No. No, but
Claudia brought that up. It's like, that would be like a roommate situation.
Yeah, it kind of is. We thought about that too. We're like, what if we did like a collaboration beer with that Ale Syndicate? What would it be? Would it be like, you know, that kind of like dorm room name? Like, is it like, you know, the bunk bed beer or something like that? You know, but
I think it would have to be, for you guys, it would have to be 2-player.
Right.
Right.
Right. But it's good. I mean, we got a good communication with everybody, so if someone's getting messy, it's not too bad to, like, you know, be like, hey, can you guys, you know, or, you know, might be like, hey guys, can you clean this up?
On you.
So, yeah. But it's great, man.
The beers are fucking tasty.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And yeah, go check out Arcade. They're in bottle shops right now and on draft around city.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Cheers.
So we made our way over here to the Blue Moon station. We found Lisa.
Hi.
Lisa, one of our good friends. Nice to see you again, Lisa.
Nice to see you too.
And you're pouring something that's pretty new for you guys and pretty interesting, yeah?
Yeah, we've got our cinnamon horchata ale. So our brewmaster, Keith Villa, is third-generation Mexican-American, and he had really fond memories of drinking horchata in his grandmother's kitchen, and he thought, I should try to brew that. So he came up with this awesome beer, cinnamon. He uses some long grain rice in it to get that creamy texture. So it's awesome. I think it tastes like an awesome fall beer, but it is something that's in our... A lot going on here. A lot going on at Hoptacular. But it's awesome beer. So it's in our fall variety packs, and it's in test in 6-packs in some other cities.
Yeah, it really does have that mouthfeel. We were saying, like that rich creaminess to it.
I always tell people it's kind of like drinking a churro, which I don't mean it to sound like overly sweet, but it's got all those nice, it's like bready and warm, and it's pretty delicious.
Yeah, we were blown away by it. I mean, it sounds good. I mean, who doesn't like horchata?
Yeah, and it smells fantastic. It's funny because people who don't know what horchata is are like, whoa, it was awesome. And people who know what horchata is are a little like, how did you get that in a beer and not screw it up? But I think we did it, so.
And we were talking, Ken's not a big spice beer person, but he loves this, so.
Aw, Ken, we love you too, buddy. It's great, love you guys.
So do you have any insight into the process, or is that like...
I don't know, Keith
off the record, or...
Yeah, you know, Keith does like weird stuff, like he once cooked like 50 pounds of bacon in his own kitchen for a bacon beer, so I haven't talked to him in depth about the process, but I know it's something he's been tinkering with for a long time. So
well, for me, what really sold it was that creamy mouthfeel that it just makes you feel like you're drinking horchata. So it was like spot on for me. It's a great beer.
And I think it kind of fits into the Blue Moon space in that way. I mean, the Blue Moon drinker is used to getting that in a Belgian white from the host, and we were able to do the same thing with the rice this time. So it's pretty special.
Cheers.
All right, so Beer Hoptacular.
Success.
Big success. We drank many a beers.
Rode many mustaches.
Right. Drank many a bourbons.
We did. So many cocktails. And we just went up and down all night.
The lights are coming on. And I feel like it's time to go, but one last ride, right?
One last ride, maybe one last beer. We'll see if we can get one.
So cheers and thanks for watching.
Come to Hoptacular.